Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Carter Walton and Hope Logan are licking their whiskers after lapping up all the cream at FC. Their hostile preemption was successful, but the Forresters wouldn't forgive nor forget their business. In particular, Steffy Forrester wouldn't rest until FC is back under her family's control. She's merely that a Logan is running her company, and we prognosticate that she'll lash out in a scorched earth move meant to ruin Hope and Carter. Steffy blames Hope for the preemption, indeed, though it was Carter's idea. Will she find someone who can tank their relationship? We wouldn't put it past the brunette schemer. Muriel Hilaire has been cast to play Daphne, and the character debuts coming month. She could be used to drive a wedge between manage. Daphne gets a job at FC, and she could turn out to be an assiduity factory. But in a curious twist, what if Daphne isn't there to sabotage the company, but rather she was hired to sabotage Cope's relationship? In other words, Steffy may have hired Daphne to betray Carter and bust up his love with Hope. That would be the exact position of sneaky that Steffy is known for. At the same time, if Daphne gets Carter's observance, she could also be used to move him to give FC back to the Forresters. Steffy would feel justified in such a ruse since Carter was shady in subscribing his name to the FC LLC paperwork. We prognosticate that Steffy will do whatever it takes to oust the serpents in her midst. At the same time, she'll want to induce maximum damage to educate Carter and Hope, and anyone differently who thinks they can hoodwink her family, a assignment. We don't know exactly how the new character of Daphne fits into the oil going forward, except that she's hired at FC. Do you suppose that Daphne will ever play a part in returning FC to the Forrester family? And tell us how you feel about Carter and Hope stealing the company right out from under the family's nose? Hope Logan is seeing her dreams come true as she returns to Forrester Creations and her line is being brought back. Hope for the future is set to make a grand comeback, so let's dive into what's in store. Carter Walton has assured Hope that she'll admit all the fiscal backing she needs to ensure her line's success this time. Preliminarily, Hope was floundering to get by, but now she has the essential coffers to breathe new life into Hope for the future and truly aim for emotional results. While success isn't guaranteed, Hope can rest easy knowing she put forth her stylish trouble. With the pressure of being on the point of failure lifted, she can concentrate on casting ambitious plans and executing them. Also, Brooke Logan stressed the reanimation of Hope and her line in her rearmost social media post, signaling that Forrester Creations is completely committed. With Zend Forrester Dominguez remaining as the Forrester family's bigwig, Hope now has her lead developer back on her platoon, allowing her to revive her fashion line. Naturally, she'll be aiming for a spectacular comeback, conceivably climaxing in an emotional fashion show in the future. This plot could lead to an exhilarating exercise for Hope's line, which could serve as a critical turning point. Should Hope stumble, there wouldn't be any defenses left to lean on. She'll need to showcase the new designs, and hope they perform well enough to validate all that Carter has initiated for her ambition. We could be in for some instigative surprises, especially if Steffy Forrester chooses to make a dramatic entrance at her rival's event. Steffy, along with Ridge Forrester and Eric Forrester, has decided to hold off on entering the Forrester structure until the preemption situation is sorted out. Still, that could each change if Hope's fashion show kicks out there. It's possible that Steffy might trump in just to rattle Hope's confidence, or she could orchestrate a grand advertisement to steal the limelight as Hope unveils her new designs. Anyhow, it's clear that Hope is gearing up for a fashion show in the near future, and there's a good chance it could face some unanticipated hurdles along the way. Hope Logan and Carter Walton to spend their first Christmas as a couple. Brooke Logan finds some support and joy despite her heartache. Also, the Logans get support as the Forresters get a memorial. Hope and Carter spend their first Christmas as a couple. Of course, Carter will make sure to say all the right effects to Hope. Carter and Hope might also talk about how different this vacation season is than they ever anticipated. This time last time, Hope and Carter no way imagined that they would be the Forresters' adversaries. Hope and Carter will presumably gush about how important they love one another. Anticipate some sizzling passion between these two, but I've to wonder where Bess Spencer, Jordan Lynn Ariza, is these days. Where is Beth, while Hope and Carter are colluding and kissing? Brooke will get some joy in her Christmas. Brooke just had her heart broken by Ridge Forrester and is having to deal with all of the complications in her life. It's not just particular, but professional as well. Despite all of the troubles, Brooke will still manage to find a way to enjoy her Christmas. The Logan family will get some support and love over the leaves. This is the first time in numerous times that the Logan and Forresters celebrated Christmas independently. Generally the Logans take part in Eric's fests, but not this time. Eric Forrester plays the piano, as he does every time. The Forresters will gather around to sing. It's teased that despite the troubles, the Forresters will appreciate that their topmost gift is being together. With the Logans and Forresters at war over FC, what will 2025 bring? Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan's relationship just took another major mega hit. While Brooke was at the Forrester manse trying to explain her CEO move, she spotted Taylor Hayes on the stairs wearing Ridge's shirt. Brooke naturally assumed Ridge had been upstairs doing the vertical mambo with Taylor, and to be fair, they came awfully close. Between all the miscommunication and their feuding families, Ridge and Brooke appear to be unyoking up, at least for now. Ridge seems poised to throw his devotion toward Taylor, so it may not be long until he's trying to make a future with her rather. With that in mind, we should consider where Taylor and Ridge might end up living down the road. Back in time, Taylor surprised Ridge with Wyatt Spencer's old sand house, which was preliminarily her home with Ridge. Although Taylor was agitated to protest off their new chapter there, her relationship with Ridge atrophied before she really had the chance. We will recall that the sand house came back into play before this time when Bill Spencer inked the parcel over to R.J. Forrester. Maybe R.J. will eventually decide to move out and let Ridge take over the parcel rather. Bill might authorize that, considering he does and suppose Brooke belongs with Ridge. Anything that keeps Brooke down from the dressmaker might be a good thing in Bill's book. Whatever the case, Taylor and Ridge are going to need nearly to live if they're gearing up for a real romantic reunion. It makes sense that Ridge and Taylor might seek another fresh launch at the sand house since that's what Taylor wanted ahead. Taylor and Ridge might make the sand house their own little oasis, so stick with us for updates on whether that'll come their home together formally again. Ridge seems poised to put Brooke in the rearview glass, at least for a while, so we'll pass along further prognostications on any other news about his messy romantic life. If this season and video came out helpful to you and you enjoyed this video, then please do follow us other platforms to not get missed by any of our updates. Thank you for watching this video. And do not forget to like, comment and subscribe.